Welcome to your favorite dessert. I'm Salad Cake, and I'm going to give you a different type of video that I've never done before. It's a top 5 video. In this one, I am going to do top 5 of my personal favorite maps. This is my opinion. These maps are on Call of Duty Zombies Treyarch only. That out of the way, let's get to the number 5 spot. So for number 5, I picked Nuketown Zombies because it is very unique. Even though it is a small, cramped map and you don't know when you're going to get your perks or anything, it just makes it more chaotic and more fun. One thing I liked is how your perks would fall out of the sky, and it'd be very cool to see. I like the atmosphere of the map. It looks very aesthetically cool. I love this map because it was one of my first DLCs, and it's one of my very first maps ever. Okay, let's move on to our number 4 spot. So for number 4, I picked Verrückt. This map is just fun. It is very tricky though. My record on this map was like 13. It's like the hardest zombies map of all time. Honestly, it's just a very small map, and that's what makes it hard. I love this map too because it also introduced perks. It also was the first map to have a movable box. It was also the first map to introduce the power switch. There's so much that this map added. This map is a very small, primitive, and fun zombies map, and that's why it's my number 4 pick. After all that, let's move on to the number 3 spot. Alright, for my number 3 spot, I picked Shi No Numa. Honestly, I cannot tell you one bad thing about this map. It is just near to perfect. It was the first map to introduce the 4 main characters, Dempsey, Nikolai, Takeo, and Richtofen. It was the first map to introduce the Hellhounds, which is the boss zombie. It was also the first map to introduce the Wunderwaffe. I love the fact that you're in a swamp. It's so fun to play with 2 or more players. And honestly, I cannot tell you a better feeling than getting Juggernog first try. Now, moving on to our number 2 spot. So at our number 2 spot, we have Town. I love how simple this map is. You can just jump on, and you know where everything is. This map is almost perfect, but the only 2 things that stop it from being my favorite map of all time is that number 1, it has fire. And it's very annoying. And number 2, it is kind of small. Unlike the other 2 maps, Farm and Bus Depot, this actually has a pack-a-punch machine. It's a very tiny, easy, simple, fun map. Town is one of my favorite maps, but there's one more map that I love more than this one. So, moving on to our number 1 spot. And for my number 1 spot on my top 5 favorite maps of all time, it is Der Riese. This map is actually just the meaning of fun. I can spend hours on end just playing this map. It is great. This map added the monkey bombs. It also added the catwalk camping area. And this is the very first map to have a pack-a-punch machine. It is also the first map to have teleporters. And there's not a better feeling than spinning the mystery box and getting the Wunderwaffe. Der Riese is my favorite map of all time, and that's why it is number 1 on my top 5 favorite maps of all time. Alright, so that's the end of the video. This video took a while, so please like and subscribe, and see you next time.